Hold on, wait, don't start.
This is all rolling right now.
Test.
Just the expectations there here from the outside, the heightened expectations. How is that kind of affecting y'all's approach, if at all, going into spring practice?
I don't think it's affected us at all. We got such high expectations on ourselves. We're just looking to come out and get better every day. Take the season as far as we can take it. Hopefully, we can end up back in Tampa.
Jalen, how much did you want to just get out on the practice field and at least for a couple hours, block out all the external noise?
Yeah, it was definitely great to be back out there. Just be out on the field one last time with those guys, like knowing this is the start of a special season. I definitely think today set the tone for us.
How much of a distraction has that been, if at all, just everything going on with the floor with the suit and stuff like that, or has it affected y'all's focus at all?
I wouldn't say it's affected our focus. Once it's time to work for us, we go to work. We don't think about any of that stuff. Maybe a little bit outside of football, it might get in some guys' head, but once it's time to work, we all focus in.
Off the field, you mean, when you're
Yeah.
I know you hit it off with Coach Shoop when he first got here. First day out there and listening to him, interacting with him on the practice field, kind of assess that.
It was fun. Like I said, I've known Coach Shoop since I was in high school, and it was funny because last week was the first time I ever heard him kind of yell at me or kind of get on me a little bit. It was kind of weird to see, just because he was always recruiting me as I knew him, as I known him. So it was definitely good to be out there and just see his coaching style and just see how he works with the guys and things like that.
What's maybe his MO, or kind of how is he on the practice field? Is he different from what
just
you
really
see?
focused. He wants guys locked in at all times. I would say that's the word, just trying to focus.
How much has he tried to show you guys what he wants to do with his defense?
He kind of lets us play. He's not doing too much coaching on the field, I would say, but he just wants everyone's focus, to the maximum.
Jalen, I know it's just one practice, but can you see a dramatic difference just in the roster top to bottom from your first year, 2013? I know you set out that spring with the shoulder, but can you see a dramatic difference in how the roster has changed?
I think we got a lot more athletic guys. Everyone knows the standard to play to. Everyone's playing to the whistle. Everyone's making hustle, effort plays. So I think just knowing the standard and expectations in practice is the big difference that I see.
Jalen, what was your
When you combine that with the fact that y'all had about a dozen guys who are hurt, not out there. You had a bunch of guys in class today and a whole signing class who haven't gotten here yet, and there was still kind of that much talent on the field. Does that really make it sink in that just what's going on here?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot better once we get to fall camp. We get those junior guys back. And today we had a lot of guys in class. Cam was playing safety, so it was kind of weird to see that. But like I said, the expectations don't change. Cam do everything he do, so there's no drop off. Everyone knows how to play. Everyone knows how to practice. We're just out here trying to get better.
Jalen, as a current ball, what was your reaction to Peyton calling it quits today?
It's weird because I feel like the whole professional sports is changing. Like Kobe's gone, Peyton's gone. It's like every league is going to a new player. Now it's Steph Curry's league. Now it's Cam Newton's league. So it's kind of just weird to see all the guys that I grew up watching leave the game. But he had a great career, one of the best of all time. And it's going to be interesting to see what he does next.
Are you hoping to possibly see him on the sidelines here if that were to happen?
I wouldn't if I made $200 million playing football. But hey, he's probably one of those guys that's a true competitor. So whatever he's going to do, he's going to want to be competitive in it. So I guess we'll all have to wait and see.
Jim, is your body any different? Have you put on any weight, body fat, any of that change in the offseason?
I was about 229 today. It's not that big of a difference, but I'm just working every day trying to get stronger, trying to get bigger, trying to get faster, and just keep preparing myself for the season.
How different is a Bob Shoop defense going to be?
I guess everybody had to wait and see. I don't want to spoil it for y'all. Y'all see it though.
Jalen, you showed your support to the Diversity Matters protest. How close had you been following that situation? What's your kind of take on all that, and what made you decide you want to be a part of that?
Just coming back from my senior year. Since I've been here, I've just been mostly a football player. I feel like I haven't done enough stuff on campus and just kind of connected with the student body, and it's something that matters. To people like me and Alvin and Jakob, and I just want to kind of support something that actually matters to me outside of football.
How important is it for you to use your platform to maybe enact some change?
Yeah, I definitely think it draws a lot of attention. I'm not seeking attention, but even for regular students, their voice isn't as big as mine. So anytime I can just step in, or guy on the team can step in, it just helps them gain a little bit of attention for them, and just help them keep their movement rolling.
How'd you get organized with them? How did you just get in contact with them just to start?
I mean, it was just like a whole student body thing, and I just hit up Alvin, asked him when we wanted to go, and we talked to some people who were kind of leading, and we just came.
How seriously did you think about going to the NFL, and just talk about that thought process and coming back?
Yeah, I mean, I evaluated it, looked at all the positives and negatives, and just had to sit down with my family and think about what was best for me, and trying to look back on it now, trying to think about it. I got 1 year to be great here, and that's what I'm focused on doing.
Have you talked to Majid or North after they got back from Indy and what the combine was like?
They both said it was stressful. All the interviews, all the meetings you had to go through, but they said it was a blessing. So hopefully, a lot of us can be prepared for that next year.
Was there ever a point you were really, waffling at one, or maybe leaning more toward leaving than you were toward staying, and it kind of changed? Or
it was kind of just up and down, just depending on the day, really. But at the end of the day, I think I made the right decision.
Okay, I was just saying, did you hear anything from the advisory council that you can kind of take and work on going into next year? Was there anything they kind of told you that you could?
Nah, I mean, on the thing they just put a grade, whether to come back or first or second round. So it wasn't really like a whole evaluation process or nothing like that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, James.